Welcome back to this channel for practice problems for actuarial exams. My name is Krzysztof Ostaszewski. You can find information about me at smarturl.it/Jedi. My advice on how to pass actuarial exams is at smarturl.it/pass. This video channel is at smarturl.it/pass actuarial exams. This is information about online examiners and study manuals for exams P, FM, IFM, and LTAM that I offer. I direct the actuarial program at Illinois State University. You can find information about it at smarturl.it/actuary. If you would like to refer a tax-deductible donation to support our students, please go to smarturl.it/help ISU actuary. Here's a problem for today for exam FM on financial mathematics. You are given the following with respect to a zero-coupon bond portfolio. For a 5-year zero-coupon bond, the spot rate is 4.20% and the maturity value is $2.5 million. For 10 years, the spot rate is 4.80% and maturity value is $1 million. For 15 years, the spot rate is 5.5% and the maturity value is $5 million. On 20 years, the spot rate is 6% and maturity value is $3 million. Calculate the yield to maturity of the portfolio. So this problem, its big value lies in making you clearly realize what the meaning of the yield to maturity is. It is one interest rate applied to all the cash flows that makes the present value of all the cash flows equal to the price of the security. If you combine all of these zero coupon bonds into one security, the portfolio that we have, we can calculate the price from the maturity values discounted at the corresponding spot rates, and then if we discount all the cash flows at one interest rate, the same for all times of maturity, then the interest rate at which all of them discounted at the same interest rate for all terms is equal to the price. That's called the yield to maturity of the portfolio. Well, the price of the portfolio is simply the present value of the cash flows, and each cash flow has its own interest rate, which is the spot rate for that cash flow. And we just discount each one of them at the corresponding spot rate and then add them up. And that's 5,835,983.09. And the yield to maturity is the solution of this equation, where we now discount all the cash flows at one interest rate instead of different ones for different maturities, and we get that price. This can be solved using a financial calculator that has cash flow worksheet, so for example BA2 Plus Pro, or by trying all 5 answers. It is best to first consider the effective yield over 5 years, call it J, and substitute 1 plus J equals 1 plus I to the 5th, and by dividing both sides of the equation by 1 million, obtain the equation that you see here. It's a 4th order equation. Should correct this, there's no need for this parenthesis, but this is a 4th order equation, polynomial equation, if we treat 1 over 1 plus j as the unknown. So this is a tough problem because there's no formula for the answer, but we can use 2 approaches. We have 5 possible answers, plug them in and see which one works, or use the cash flow worksheet in the calculator. So here it is. So we first select cash flow worksheet. So cash flow second, clear work, and cash flow 0 is 0. Initial cash flow, that's the present value, entered as negative to balance all the other ones being positive. And then cash flow for the first year is 2.5, frequency is 1, cash flow for second year is 1, frequency is 1, cash flow for third year is 5, and frequency is 1, cash flow for fourth year is 3, and frequency is 1, and then compute IRR and IRR comes out to be 30.04623,539. That's the rate of return over 5 years. And 1 plus I to the fifth is equal to 1 plus this j, so I is equal to 1 plus j to the 1/5 minus 1, and that's approximately 5.394892%, which is answer D. And that's one kind of a comment about those historical problems where you could get the answer by plugging in 5 possible answers. Almost always then the answer was D. Because most people try the first answer, so try A, and it doesn't work, so they try B, it doesn't work, so they get frustrated and go to E to try from the other end, and it doesn't work, so they go back to C. So most of the time, for most people, when they try 5 answers, the correct answer choice given by the examiners is D, so that you do as much work as possible. This is complicated now because now we have multiple choice tests, but the order of answers and the questions that you get, all of them are randomly selected by a computer, so I don't know to what degree this rule still applies, but if you can get the answer by just by trying all 5 answers, I would suggest you always start with D and see what happens. So answer D.